Hey guys, welcome back. If you don't know me, my name is Natalie, and today we're going to be talking about improving mental health with food. This is the third video that I've done in this series. The first one was about exercise, the second one was about animals, and now we're going to be talking about food, which I know a lot of people love. I love it as well. And it's just a part of the big story of improving mental health. I think that you guys know what foods to eat, which I'm still gonna list below, what the articles are recommending. But more importantly, these articles talk about how food affects your GI tract, which is gonna affect these chemicals that regulate or help regulate your mood and your emotions and your brain function. You'll have to bear with me a little bit. This first part is going to be a little sciencey, but ultimately, I think to really get the big picture, you need to understand it. So the first couple of articles I found on the Harvard Health blog, and the first one specifically talks about serotonin. If you guys don't know, serotonin is a neurotransmitter that helps regulate your sleep, your appetite, mediate moods, and inhibit pain. And also, 95% of it is produced in your GI tract. Serotonin and other neurotransmitters are influenced by the good bacteria in your intestine. The good bacteria protect the lining of your intestines, limit inflammation, improve nutrient absorption, and activate neural pathways that travel from the gut to the brain. So that's it. That's the big key on how food can affect your emotions. The second article is called Gut Feelings and How Food Affects Your Mood. And one of the things that it talks about is when the balance between the good and bad bacteria is disrupted, diseases may occur. They mention one study suggesting that eating a healthy, balanced diet and avoiding inflammation-producing foods may be protective against depression. They also list a second study that lists 12 antidepressant nutrients related to the prevention and treatment of mild to moderate depression. And some of the foods that they listed are oysters, salmon, spinach, romaine lettuce, cauliflower, and strawberries. The second article goes on to talk about how a better diet can help, but it's only part of the treatment. And that's a little bit of a disclaimer for them, which is totally understandable. I have my own disclaimer, which is, I'm not a doctor, I'm not a psychiatrist, I'm not a therapist. I'm literally just sharing information with you that I read and found interesting and find it helpful for me to know and want to share it with you in the hopes that maybe it will be helpful for you as well. If you have major depression or serious negative thoughts that you need help with, that's totally okay. And I will link some websites below that can help you, and quickly if you need that. The third article is called The Connection Between Diet and Mental Health. And it says the last decade of study has shown that the risk of depression increases by about 80% when you compare teens with lowest quality diet to those who eat a higher quality whole foods diet. So this article will start talking again about neurotransmitters like serotonin and how the gut can affect the levels of that, and how that can decrease inflammation, which is known to affect both cognition and mood. So the last two articles talk about specifically what foods to eat, what foods to avoid, staying hydrated, and making changes slowly, which is important. I mean, I have said that before, even with the exercise one, take things at your own pace and don't try to instill more than one idea at a time, unless you have the time for it. But just take it slowly, one day at a time, check in with yourself, do what works for you, make yourself happy, don't go crazy in the restrictions, and be mindful. Enjoy the food that you're eating. If you like to eat healthy or mostly healthy, leave me a little smiley face in the comments below. I'd really like to know. But I hope this was helpful for you guys, maybe a little more detailed than what you're used to. But again, I thought it was important and I wanted to share it with you. So I hope you found it interesting. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring the bell so you get notified when my next video comes out. I'll make sure to link the videos that I've done before on improving mental health, so look for those below. I hope you're doing well, and until next time.